All right, so Abraham Lincoln has this quote that the best way to predict the future is to create it. And I so agree with that. And that is, this quote kind of sums up everything that I'm talking about as far as creating a strategy to hit 6 figures or above. It could be $1 million. That's the thing I love about trading and doing things for yourself, creating money for yourself. Whereas when I was an employee and I was looking for a job, I would, hope, oh my God, I hope that they give me the amount that I want. And then let's say I get it, and like, if I wanted to increase that, I gotta ask permission to do that. Whereas with trading or having a business or whatever you choose to do, in this particular video, I'm talking about the strategy through trading, but you get to pick what you make. Like, you get to decide that. And that is the beauty of the age that we live in today. I love it. I don't think I'm 48 and I don't remember having this much flexibility and freedom to be able to make whatever you choose to make, as long as you put your mind to it and you just go for it, right? So in this video, we're gonna just talk about like how I'm gonna use AI to help build this strategy, and also like put some rules around that I'm already using for trading, but I'm just going to share those rules, and then how I'm going to track it, how I'm hold myself accountable by journaling it. I'm already doing that through YouTube. That's why I talked about in the last video. This is the reason why I like using YouTube, regardless of how, like, I don't have to blow up on YouTube. I actually wouldn't care if I didn't, because the whole point of trading for me is the freedom. I don't want to be held hostage to an audience that makes me feel like, oh my God, I gotta keep them engaged. Now, if people decide to, no one else decides to subscribe to my channel, and guess what? I will still be making a lot of money, because it's not based on people, and that's the thing I love about trading. That's why I chose trading as a income stream, because it does not involve other people determining what I make. So before we can even talk strategy, we gotta talk mindset, because one of the things that, well, we all know that your mindset controls everything. So some of the things that I just took down note as far as a part of my strategy is how to keep my mindset focused and remove blocks. Remove any type of blocks that could be getting in the way. So one is my belief systems, right? Like, what do I really believe about actually being able to execute this and actually make this my reality? So I'm going to write down, what do I think about that? Like, what do I really think about it? Do I really believe I can do that? The other thing is to visualize, like daily visualize, and make it as close to what the end goal is, kind of like what Neville Goddard, if you know anything about Neville Goddard, he talks about how, if you want something to become your reality, you gotta look at the end and live in that realm, right? Not in, you're gonna do the things that you need to do, but you're acting as if it's already happened, right? Like, even the Bible talks about that. Like, do as if it's already done, right? Because it is. It's just a matter of you choosing that version of yourself, right? And then doing some, I want to call energy audits. So maybe like weekly on Sundays or whatever day you feel like is a good day for you to just check in with yourself. I do it daily, right? I'll just say daily, not weekly, because I think waiting to the end of the week is too long. But just daily checking, like at the end of the day before you go to bed, just kind of see how the day went, and then make a journal of what got in the way. Was it distractions? Was it people? Was it other things that consume your time? Was it it could be all sorts of things, right? Just you'll know what you set out to do, and did it happen, and then why it didn't happen, and what are you gonna do about it, right? Like, are you gonna let somebody else stop you from achieving your goals or making your new reality, or are you gonna let your own thoughts stop you from doing that? Because really, at the end of the day, it's up to you. So even if someone else is either don't believe that you can do it, or have a negative outlook on it, or whatever it is, right? Like, that's their thoughts. So it don't even matter what situation you could be in, right? At the end of the day, this is the way I view it. My source is God, right? And where I'm at, to like everything I've gone through life, God got me through it. So there's no person on this planet that can stop me. There's no situation that can stop me. Because even if a situation or a person or your own thoughts, because like, if you think about it like that, like, there's always something that God can do to take you out of that situation, or to remove those thoughts, or to regardless of what it is, just know that God is bigger. That's my thing, is God is bigger than any situation, any negative thought, anything, right? So if anything came in the way, that means that God is trying to tell me something, right? And I just listen to see what it is that God is trying to tell me. And you can have your own different ways of going about that. I do different things. I don't want to go into this video, but and we can talk about it later, but like, that is first and foremost before we even go into the strategy of actually the numbers or the charting or the making the trades. And then I even, having your affirmations, right? Like, I say my affirmations in my head all throughout the day. Because we, even when you're going out and about, you're running to people who have different energies and different vibrations, and that stuff can throw you off. But if you just keep reminding yourself, and you keep being the master of your world, like you're the main character of your own world, let people be main character of their world, but you be the main character of your world. Don't let somebody else make you feel like you're not the main character in your world, like you're not, like, regardless of what is going on, like, never make someone else, let them make you think that it's impossible, because it's not. All right, so next step is the actual AI step. And so I'm gonna go actually pull up AI and show how I came up with the strategy. All right, so for the AI portion, I've already done the prompt. Basically, what I asked AI to do is, if if a person starts out with $100 and get 4% gains daily, 5 days a week, how long will it take you to get to $100,000, right? I felt like 4% is very, very doable, especially in crypto. Even if you have to take 2 trades per day, Monday through Friday. I don't really recommend the weekend with crypto, but doesn't mean that you won't have a trade come through on the weekend, or like on a Saturday, or even a Sunday. But I just kind of kept it simple, Monday through Friday. 1 to 2 trades, overall getting 4% daily gains. It basically said, okay, so there's 52 weeks in a year, right? So it basically said by the 36th week, you should have $100,000, right? So, which means that even way before the 36th week, you would have made at least, you probably even get to the 6 figures before 36 weeks, but we're just keeping it very conservative, right? And so, which when I was at my last job, 6 figures, I had to wait 52 weeks to get the 100K, right? So 36 weeks is about 9 months. So you like 3 weeks in, you could even take a month off, right? If you wanted to, and did no trading, right? But okay, and then I asked it. So as you can see right here, I asked it to show me a table, starting with the $100 and the 4% daily gains. So it's at the beginning, it's not gonna look like much. It's look like you ain't doing nothing. So, but that's why I like having this like little chart. It kind of shows you, okay, yes, it don't look like much at the beginning, but if you just keep with it and just keep being persistent, you will get there. You would just keep doing the same thing over and over and over. Stand with those rules. Stand with those strategies. You will get there. And then the other thing I asked it was, I asked it like what, because I'm only talking about crypto. There's other things you can trade, right? But I said 4%, right, for the 6 figures. But I was like, okay, if I'm saying 4%, what are the best crypto coins on the exchange that I normally trade on, which is Coinbase, with 2 trades a day, requiring and it's going to consider like the fees and stuff from Coinbase. That's why I've mentioned the exchange. So it gave me a list of coins. I trade Bitcoin, and it said 1 to 4% daily, but that is daily. Within that day, you could have multiple trades, like if you traded on the 5-minute or the 1-minute chart on Bitcoin. And there are other reasons why I trade Bitcoin that I will discuss in another video, because there are other revenue streams that Bitcoin has, right? Or will eventually have as well. So, but if you did not want to use Bitcoin, but you still want to use a crypto and you still want to use Coinbase, it lists some other ones that that you could get to 2 to 6% daily swings. And one of them was Ethereum, Solana, which was at 3 to 8% daily swings. Avalanche, 4 to 8 daily percent. So Avalanche seems like from the 4% target would probably be my best bet, right? And it is a crypto that is highly rated, right? Chainlink, it says 3 to 7%. Polygon Matic 2.5. Cosmos, the other ones it listed, and it gave 2 meme coins, Shiba and Pepe. Those Shiba and Pepe, I'm pretty sure you could. I just don't like trading on the meme coins because those typically tends to be more retail traders, and they trade all sorts of ways, and it makes the chart all weird and stuff. So that's why I kind of like veer away from day trading those type of coins. Doesn't mean I won't buy them and then sell them when they reach their peak, but I'm not going to be going in and out of them every day. So I choose, if I had to choose 2 different ones, I would choose Bitcoin and Avalanche. Bitcoin for a totally different reason, Avalanche because I feel like it would have the best opportunity to hit the 4% and higher on a daily basis. So that is the first part of the strategy for picking the coin, picking the exchange, and then the next step is setting the rules for the trades, right? And I'm not going to go over everything because I think that I do that in my other videos as far as trading strategies, but the next step would be actually, sticking with your trading rules and charting it and prepping the night before, looking at what went right, what went wrong, setting alerts, setting order, setting good stop losses, and targets, as well as setting your chart up with the order blocks for supply and demand, and trend lines and Fibonacci. Those are the main things I use for my chart. I don't use really any indicators. I just use things that basically you can just add to the chart without using an indicator. I'm just using rectangles to determine my order blocks. I'm using the parallel channel for my trend lines, and then the fib. There's really 3 things that I use to put on my chart. But that would be the part of that. That would be just a matter of if you're still learning, just to kind of like learn what is the strategy you want to go with, and take it from there. And then I think the last step of this strategy is journaling every single day and tracking and journaling to make sure that you're hitting the 4%. And if you didn't hit it that day, was it available for you to hit it, or did you not hit it because you didn't do what you were supposed to do? Right? It's really that simple. And that is pretty much it. So like, it's not that complicated. It's just a matter of just following through, having the right mindset, having a good trading strategy, and then constantly improving yourself, right? That's it. And before you know it, anyone could hit that target. So, but that will do it for this video. Please like and subscribe if this resonates with you. I would love to meet you. Please make a comment in the comment section as to where you are. Are you an advanced trader? Or you're just starting out? Just so I know, am I saying things too basic, or am I saying things too in a manner that's maybe not easy to understand?
So, but that will do it. Thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.